My mic on? Yeah, it's on. Alright, so I'm just gonna say, first, this is just gonna be about first impressions of Silksong. I've only played it a little bit, quite literally only, an hour and a half. Um, and honestly, so far it's been pretty good. Now, mind you, I've been very, vehemently reminded of my own limits of any kind of platformer or Castlevania, or not Castle, what is it called? A Metroidvania style game, right? I am so bad at them. Now, part of that is because of, well, I've never really played platformers. Um, in my youth, I played some, like Sunshine, but, um, are there others? Sunshine's the first one that comes to my brain, but also at the same time, a lot of the platformers and games like that that I played like half and half or more like 30-70 with my cousin over the years. So I've learned that going back and like replaying some of those games and realizing that there are like entire like sections of levels that are just uh missing like from my brain where like I'll go and play them. Sorry, I was a little distracted. Where I'll go back and replay them and be like, I do not remember this section at all. Like, when did this get here? Like for Sunshine, like 70% of that game was just I didn't remember it. Which I find funny, but I remember how bad I am at them, and also like I refuse to buy a controller and use a controller. So like playing Silksong, I'm already at a disadvantage. I feel like there's already people that would be like jumping down my throat, being all like, "What are you doing playing it on MNK?" And it's like I can't use controller. Like my brain, my hands being wrapped around a controller, like even to play like Mario Kart or Smash or anything like that, like my brain just doesn't map my fingers to the buttons like they used to. So like I have entirely lost that skill. And it will take a good bit of time for me to get back into it in the capacity that you need to play a game like this. And I would rather just rebind off my keys on my keyboard and go that way, right? Um, but all in all, the game itself, like the first thing to me, I love the visuals. The visuals are breathtaking. Um, Loaded into it and just immediately went, "Wow, this looks fucking sick." Um, uh, but and I did also record me playing some. I might put that up. I'm not gonna put it like in this video because I don't feel like putting that much work into it. I'll be honest. But I'm like, holy shit, that looks awesome. And then immediately I turned around and started smacking the back wall of the starting area because I'm all like, is there a secret here? Some games have secrets, and I immediately found a secret, and I was so happy about that. And I'm like, hell yeah, finding secrets already. So that just made me feel good. But in general, like, I'm gonna say, gameplay. The movement feels okay. Now, I say okay because there are certain things, like the way that my brain works is like I like doing things perfectly. Like there's no other way to put it. So like, whenever I go to jump off of a ledge, I will be jumping off of the last pixel I can because that's what feels correct to me. And in that game, and in this game, like the actual ledge is, I don't want to say it ends sooner than you think on every single ledge. So I found myself just falling off of ledges for the first like 10ish minutes over and over again, going, why can't I jump off of this? And it's because of that. It's because the ledges end sooner than I realize. Um, Also enemies. Now again, this is just skill issue, right? Like all of this is just simply skill issue. I'm not good at these games. I've never really played them. But like the enemies, like they move slow. Like in the beginning, that first hour, like these are just beginning levels, like just straight tutorial, quite literally. And I was struggling. I'm still struggling. Like I ended up getting like legitimately fucking mad at the first. I'm gonna say elite enemies. It's just they're bigger, slower, take more damage. Like they take 6 hits instead of 3 to kill, and they deal 2 damage. But they just do this charge attack left and right over and over and over. And I feel like they should like there needs to be a charge animation, and there isn't one. So like I'll get up to one and I'll smack it twice and then immediately take 2 damage, because there's no charge up. Instead, they just literally turn on a dime and smack my ass and go straight through me. And I'm like, ow, what the fuck? Fuck this. And then they'll reach the end of their fucking charge and turn around and do it again. And like it's so there's 2 damage, 2 damage. So a lot of the times what it is, and it's also like because of how I'm positioned, the iframes, you don't get very many of them. So like they'll charge and then in their initial charge, I'll get knocked forward in the direction that they're heading. So like they'll hit me and I'll take 2 damage, get pushed this way, and then they'll keep charging and then they'll hit me a second time in that one attack. And it feels unfair. Now again, that is just skill issue, as I said. I know it's just skill issue, but then they turn around and like I've only got one more hit because you only have 5 hits and they deal two, or they essentially you only have 5 health and they deal 2 damage per hit. So like they hit you twice and you're down to 1 health, and it's all like, well, this fucking sucks. On the one area, I died 4 times to the one little charging bug where it was. And I'm all like, I don't even know if there's anything over here. It doesn't look like there is, but now you've killed me 4 times and I'm pissed off, so I'm going to fucking kill you. And because I was mad, I was playing worse, and yeah. I think I did get it on the 5th time. I think it was the 5th. But either way, it's embarrassing. But that's just me being shit at the game, right? With the game itself, like I said, the visuals are nice. The attacks, like, I'm getting used to them slowly and like how to actually do them. It's gonna take time and it's gonna take practice. But like so far the attacks are literally super simple. I'm pretty sure in Hollow Knight you end up getting like a lot of, well, maybe not a lot, but you get different abilities and stuff like that, so you can actually do different shit. But just the real basic simple ones, they feel nice, and as I'm learning to use them correctly, like the game is feeling better, right? And as I'm learning Ooh, sorry. And as I'm learning how to jump and how to maneuver around the enemies and their attack patterns, it's feeling better, right? Um, but all in all, so far, my very first impression is it's nice. It's a neat game, right? I was just looking for something outside of my normal games to play, and well, it just dropped. So I'm all like, well, I guess I'll spend the $20 and try it out, see how it is, and then uh, be very swiftly reminded that I'm bad at those games, and that's why I don't play them. And I get mad. I'm bad, I get mad, and then I go, fuck this. And then it ends up being a waste of money. But I'll see. I might go back to it. I don't know. Like, I want to and I plan to, but with how I am, I know better than to expect myself to, right? I got it just to try it, and we'll see if I stick with it. Because, like I said, it's neat. It seems good. Like, it seems nice. I literally haven't gotten anywhere in the game yet, but so far it seems pretty good. And well, I guess I'll cut it here. That's just what I was going to talk about today. And I will say I'm sorry that I didn't upload yesterday, and that I'm uploading late again today. I've just been busy and tired, and fucking throughout the week, waking up early is killer. I am not used to it, and my body does not like it, so I'm just exhausted every single day. And then, like yesterday, I was actually able to sleep in until, well, no, today. I'm sorry, today. I was able to sleep in until fucking 10 a.m., and I felt great. But then I, at 12, had to go drive someone an hour one way and then drive myself back. So I got kind of tired now, mellowed out, and I was just kind of, yeah, fucking around. But either way, it's just I'm gonna try to stick to the one a day, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, just because of energy constraints. In all honesty, but yeah, so that's my thoughts on that so far. If I stick with it, I'll probably talk more about it at some point. But yeah, see ya.